So me and my sisters paddle for the Haleiwa Outrigger Canoe Club, and we are in a 6-man canoe. This is our first year paddling together. For most of us, this is our first year paddling, but this was the first time the women's crew made states. It was like such a big deal. Other people in our canoe club were like, you know, my first novice B year, like we would finish 6th, 7th. There wasn't even a way that, you know, we were going to states, and you guys, we got the Akahi medal, which is very prestigious. It means that we dominated the season. We came in first the majority of our races, and it secured us our spot at states.
So there's men's crews and there's women's crews, and then there's mixed crews where there's 3 women and 3 men and above. It's really interesting because so many people come to practice and so many people try, but only 6 people can get put in a boat. It's hard for the coaches because they have to figure out which people mesh better together, and then also you're putting 6 women's personalities together and you're like, hey, get along and be a crew, and now we've become like one really strong team.
Our club is really great because our coach believes that not everyone should just come practice and fight for a spot. He wants people to have the opportunity to race. So it wasn't just us 6 girls the whole time. There was kind of like a sprinkling of different females, but for the most part, we kind of had like our core group of girls.
For the first 2 years that I lived here, I didn't really develop much of a community because everyone was still really sticking to themselves and everyone was wearing masks. And so once I got in the canoe and joined this Ohana Va'a, which is the family of the canoe, I have this amazing community that they're all super helpful, you know, always inviting.
My novice B crew is so awesome, and I can't imagine like life without them. I see them more than I see my family.
I would say that there is a uniqueness between being a woman in a women's boat and a woman in a mixed open boat. When you put women together and you unite them as a team and you ask them to operate as one, it brings about a really special feeling that I never found we had in the open boats.
The women are very competitive. In fact, there's a lot of women's crews who can beat a lot of the men's crews. So it's a sport about, you definitely have to be strong, but it's about finesse and timing, and you know, that's something that women can naturally excel at as well.
There's just something about the camaraderie of operating as, you know, one canoe. Women especially inherently cherish like a community, a oneness, and it really elevates competing. It doesn't really become just about competition, but it makes it all so much more visceral. Your wins, your losses, we all feel it as 6 women as one, not just 6 individual women.